Dwayne "Dog" Chapman has lived a life like an action movie, full of danger, heartbreak, and controversy. From motorcycle gang days to becoming a reality TV star, his journey has been wild. But what led this seemingly unstoppable man to almost losing everything? Behind the famous sunglasses and bounty hunting fame is a story with surprising twists, hidden secrets, and an unpredictable path. So, what really happened to Dog the Bounty Hunter? Stay tuned to find out. Dwayne "Dog" Chapman had a tough childhood that shaped who he became. Born in Denver, Colorado, he grew up in a working-class family. His father, a Navy welder turned bail bondsman, was strict and mean. His mother, a Sunday school teacher, tried to teach strong values. Looking back, Dwayne said his childhood seemed normal at first, but later realized how hard it was. His father had a bad temper and hit him often, which Dwayne thought was normal then. He talked about a paddle his dad used that left him bruised. His father, nicknamed Flash for his boxing skills, taught him to fight young, thinking it would toughen him up. But Dwayne just wanted his father's love and approval. At 16, Dwayne left home and joined a motorcycle gang called the Devil's Disciples. It was rebellious, very different from his religious upbringing with a preacher mom and weekly church visits. He always defended his faith, even fighting someone who insulted Jesus. That earned him the nickname Dog, which a biker said was God spelled backward. From then on, he embraced that name and identity. In the 1970s, Dog met his first wife, LaFonda Sue Darnell, in Denver. They dated, married in 1972, and eventually settled in Pampa, Texas. They had two sons, Dwayne Lee Jr. and Leland. But as their family grew, their marriage cracked. Chapman's legal troubles hurt their relationship, and life got worse. In 1976, Chapman got involved in a drug deal gone wrong. While he waited in the car, his friend shot the dealer, Oliver. Despite being outside, Texas law charged Chapman with murder because he didn't report it. He got 5 years but served only 18 months. Prison became his turning point. He worked as a barber and once saved a prisoner trying to escape. This bravery earned respect and a guard's suggestion, become a bounty hunter. After release, Chapman faced huge child support debt. Desperate for quick money, he turned to bounty hunting. Even the judge had encouraged it, seeing Chapman's toughness. It felt like a fresh start, but LaFonda couldn't handle it. By 1977, she filed for divorce. After divorce, Chapman met Integnal at a biker party in Colorado. They hit it off and left together. When he offered to drive her home, she revealed she was 17. To avoid jail, he married her the next day. Later, Chapman admitted they barely knew each other and wouldn't have married otherwise. They had 3 children. Their first, Zebediah, died shortly after birth, and 2 sons, Wesley and James. The relationship couldn't handle pressure, and they divorced in 1982. Chapman lost custody, but was determined to reconnect with Dwayne Lee and Leland. In Colorado, he met Lissa Ray Britton in a bar. Boldly, he said he wanted a child with her and offered money. Surprisingly, she agreed, left her husband, and married Chapman. They had 3 kids, but weren't compatible. Chapman wanted Hollywood flash, while Lissa preferred quiet woods life. They divorced in 1991. Dog's next wife, Tawny, entered while he was still married to Lissa. Their story began in 1988 when Dog arrested Tawny for drugs. Years later, he hired her as secretary and things turned romantic. She wanted commitment, but Dog didn't. Still, he gave in and married her. Their relationship was rocky from the start. Tawny struggled with drugs again, and Dog admitted unfaithfulness. After his mother died, he fell into depression and drug abuse. While married to Tawny, Dog began an affair with Beth Smith, and that marriage fell apart. Beth Smith is who most know as Dog's wife and partner. They first met in 1988 when Beth was on the run. Her troubles started from allegedly stealing 2 lemons from a store. While making a call, she stepped out holding them and got arrested. She also had an unlicensed weapon and unpaid tickets. She called Dog, a bail bondsman then. He sent paperwork by bus, leaving her in jail 12 hours. When Beth showed up at his office playing cool, Dog saw through her. Beth admitted she was smitten and determined to make him hers. The chemistry was undeniable but challenging. Despite marriages, girlfriends, and addiction struggles, Dog and Beth stayed connected. By 1997, Dog, his kids, and Beth moved in together. They married and built the kind bail bonds. Their big break came in 2003, capturing Andrew Luster, the Max Factor heir wanted for assaulting women. Dog tracked him to Mexico, but bounty hunting is illegal there. Dog was arrested at the border and paid bail for his crew. Ironically, Dog couldn't legally arrest anyone in the U.S. due to his criminal record. Despite challenges, the capture launched him into fame. In 2004, Dog the Bounty Hunter premiered on A&E. Audiences were hooked. For nearly a decade, viewers followed Dog hunting fugitives in high-stakes situations. His wild mullet, sunglasses, and larger-than-life personality became signature. Dog explained his appearance intimidated fugitives. Beth emphasized the show was about helping people and second chances. It became a massive hit, but Dog's fiery personality brought trouble. In 2007, a private phone call with his son leaked where Dog used a racial slur, worrying it could ruin his career. The National Enquirer published it, and response was swift. A&E put the show on hold and investigated. Dog apologized publicly, acknowledging hurt and promising better. He appeared on CNN expressing remorse. His sincerity convinced the network, and the show returned. With long blonde hair, sunglasses, and Beth chasing fugitives in heels, Dog the Bounty Hunter became a phenomenon. Family pep talks before missions were iconic. The show lasted 8 years as a fan favorite. But A&E canceled it despite popularity, stunning fans. The Chapmans embraced a new chapter with Dog and Beth on the hunt on CMT. It was fresh but challenging. The bail bond industry faced hurdles, forcing filming holds while they fought to protect their profession. After a brief break, Dog and Beth returned, but the spotlight shifted to something heartbreaking. In 2017, Beth was diagnosed with throat cancer. She shared the news emotionally, vowing to fight hard. After tumor removal surgery, there was hope. By November, Beth was cancer-free, and the worst seemed over. But relief was short-lived. A year later, Beth had another surgery with devastating news. Cancer returned, spreading to her lungs. Despite the grim outlook, Beth refused giving up. By late 2018, she called it just another life challenge. On June 26, 2019, Beth passed away. Dwayne shared she'd gone to heaven, deeply loved. In final moments, Beth wouldn't look at him. Dog believed she knew he was losing hope and needed him strong. He kept her spirits up, saying she'd be okay, though questioning why people say that knowing truth. The loss was unbearable, grief undeniable. Beth told Dog to let her go. He struggled accepting it, unable to imagine life without her. Before he could respond, she took her final breath. Beth's death devastated Dog. On Dr. Oz, he revealed his darkest grief moment, crying endlessly and considering taking pills. Thankfully, he didn't. It showed his deep struggle. Dog also faced money troubles. Beth's medical bills and supporting their large family drained finances. He nearly lost his home, unable to keep up with mortgage payments. Losing Beth made everything heavier. Months after her passing, Dog had chest pains and breathing trouble. He brushed it off as heartbreak, his heart literally broken. He thought it was in his head, but when symptoms persisted, he sought help. Like many men his age, Dog ignored health problems. Beth always pushed him to care for himself, and without her, he wasn't prioritizing wellness. Dr. Oz convinced him to get tests, documenting it on his show to highlight health importance. Dog admitted heavy smoking since age 12, up to 3.5 packs daily for 40-plus years. Despite this, his heart was surprisingly healthy. But there was a major issue, a blood clot in his lungs, a pulmonary embolism. Dr. Oz explained how dangerous this was, blocking lung blood flow and creating life-threatening situations. Determined to change, Dog quit smoking seriously, using nicotine patches and committing to therapy for emotional struggles. With Dr. Oz's help, Dog made life changes. After overcoming challenges, Dog landed Dog's Most Wanted on WGN. He's built his reputation taking down dangerous criminals. Among captures was Leonard Trujillo Jr., with a long crime history including armed robbery and assaulting officers. Trujillo was on the run, but Dog's team tracked him. For 12 intense days, they followed him across southern Colorado. As they closed in, they sent a confident message. Trujillo's time was up. When caught, the arrest was rough. There was a scuffle. Trujillo got a bloody head. Even shouting insults, Dog's team stood firm, calling themselves God's gangsters. They arrested 4 more people that day, marking a big win. The drama was featured on Dog's Most Wanted, filmed months after Beth's passing, making it emotional. Life took unexpected twists. 7 months after Beth's death, rumors swirled about Dog dating Moon Angel, a family friend. This sparked tension. Daughter Lissa called Angel a home wrecker on social media, accusing Dog of being fake. Dog said Angel helped him through tough times. Things got surprising when Dog proposed to Angel on Dr. Oz's show. She was shocked, insisting they were just friends. Dog later explained it wasn't serious, more a test gauging reactions. They never married. After Beth's passing, Dog said he wouldn't remarry, but life had other plans. He met Francie Frayne, also grieving a spouse lost to cancer. Dog originally reached out to hire Francie's husband for housework. Instead, Dog and Francie connected over shared loss, finding comfort talking about Beth and Francie's late husband. Dog and Francie started dating in March 2020, and he proposed by May. Many weren't happy about how quickly he moved on, but Dog explained Beth would have won his happiness. In September 2021, they married, sharing life glimpses on social media. Dog released Hunter's Creed, reflecting on life after Beth. He signed with Unleashed Streaming for Dog Unleashed, pursuing dangerous criminals. But controversy struck when Michael Donovan, Unleashed president, sued Dog for racist and homophobic remarks on set and illegally using a taser. The lawsuit claimed Dog used it to intimidate someone during the canceled show, illegal due to his murder conviction. Dog said the taser was just a prop. His lawyers called accusations payback after their business deal failed, promising to throw out claims and sued Donovan for defamation. Dog faced another challenge: unpaid taxes. By 2022, he owed $1.6 million across Colorado and Hawaii, forcing difficult financial decisions. He sold the Colorado mansion he and Beth bought 13 years earlier for $750,000. With a booming housing market, he sold it for nearly double, bringing about $1.59 million to settle debts. Dog may not be on TV as much now, but still makes headlines. Recently, he stirred controversy during a public appearance with a televangelist, ranting against transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney. His comments, including misgendering and threatening remarks, sparked backlash and reignited debate over his outspoken personality. Amid controversy, Dog embraced life as a Christian influencer. He wrote 9 lives and counting, sharing his faith journey. Dog believes his purpose shifted from bounty hunting to saving souls, viewing it as a spiritual calling. Still, he admits he hasn't left his old self entirely behind. He describes himself as a Christian outlaw, as passionate about chasing fugitives as helping others find redemption.